Are you tired of paying for Linktree or seeing their annoying watermark? Or what if they stop working one day? Or maybe you just want your Linktree page on your own domain for free. Don't worry. Today I will show you how to create your own Linktree page with no servers. You just need one GitHub account and one Cloudflare account. This way you can control your Linktree page just the way you like. So if you're ready to take charge, hit the subscribe and let's get started. So if you don't know what is a Linktree, it's basically a web page with all your links. For example, this is my Linktree. It has my YouTube channel link, my support pages, my GitHub repositories, and link to my, again, YouTube channel and my LinkedIn. It's just a simple HTML page with a few links in it. What bothers me is this part at the end. It's not really beautiful and I don't want it to be here. And if I want to get rid of it, I have to pay a monthly subscription fee. And the second annoying part is this is not my domain name. I want it to be on my own domain name. It will make this page more professional. So after just a few minutes, we will create something like this. As you can see, it's hosted on my own domain and there is no watermark or anything annoying down here. And I can add as many links as I want to this page. I can go crazy with the styles, with the font, with everything, because that's a pure HTML page. So let's get started and create this. I'm pretty sure there are tons of repositories with the same purpose, but after looking around, I decided to settle down with this repository. We can see a demo here. As you can see, there are tons of buttons that you can choose from Amazon wishlist to buy me a coffee, Cash App, Discord, Dribble, Figma, and so on. And also there are a few generic buttons that you can use to put any links in your Linktree. First, I will fork this repository. This will create a copy of this repository into my own GitHub account. One thing to consider is when you fork a repository, you cannot make that repository private. So that repository will be public in your account and you cannot make it private. So make a conscious decision right here. For me, it's totally fine to have this repository public. Feel free to clone the repository and then push it to a new private repository. So I'll just go ahead and fork this repository. Choose a name for your repository. I would like to name it my links, and description, I will just delete that. Create fork. It will take a few seconds and then my repository will be created. After just a few seconds, we have the repository fork in my account. So first thing I will do is change this main branch to master because Cloudflare is compatible with master branch, not main. So go to settings and under default branch, rename it to master. Now I will clone the repository to make the changes on my local machine. So click on clone. And then open it with your editor of choice. So I opened it with VS Code. I'm pretty comfortable in VS Code. Feel free to choose your editor of choice. Now, if I open index, you can see I have a lot of links down here. To see the results real time, I will use a live server extension, which is pretty popular. Make sure to check it out. Click on go live, and then you will see this page right here. And there are tons of links here that you can choose from. So I will just recreate what I have here. Go back to my VS Code. So if you start from the very top, you can follow along the comments and it will help you decide how to style and how to configure your Linktree page. For example, if I want a light theme, I can just change it to theme-light, and then my Linktree page will be in light theme. So I will just keep it on auto because my browser and my OS is on dark mode. So just to see it better, I will resize it like this and resize my VS Code like this, so that we can see changes real time. Then scroll down, you will see the next comment about the title. This is pure basic HTML. Whatever you type here will be the title of this page. So I will just enter Essence Tech Cave, my channel name. The title is correct now. Then scroll down until you reach to description. Feel free to change your avatar, of course. I'll get to that later. Provide a description for your page. Whenever you share this page, this will be part of the preview of the page, and it will also help search engines to index your web page better. Scroll down for keywords, enter whatever you want. I'll just paste it from my previous configuration. Then here, enter the URL that you want for your page to be hosted on. So I will host this on links.sn.io. Now here, as you can see, we have this Linktree icon. I will replace it with my own channel's icon. Now you can see my channel's icon showed up here. Then scroll down under this H1. We can change this part. I will just enter my channel's name. And here, a brief description about what you do. You can leave it empty or you can enter something. I'll just add my channel's description. Under this button stack div, we have all these links. So I want to just create whatever I had on the other page. So I will start with YouTube. And if I search, I have this YouTube section here. I go up and bring it to the very first part of the page. Then for the URL, make sure to enter the URL for this link here. So paste that. And if you want to change this text, you can just change this part. So I would like it to be YouTube channel. And one other thing that I want to have is, instead of just having this YouTube channel here dangling, I want to have it under something like a section. So I will create an H3, and inside that H3 I will type something like check out my videos. Then after that, I would like to have my support links. So I will add another H3 and add support my work. Now first I want to have my buy me a coffee link. So buy me a coffee, I will search for that and copy that and paste that here. Then I will provide a link to buy me a coffee page, and that's it. Now after that, I would like to enter my Patreon page. And lastly, I would like to add my Ko-fi page. I will create another section with GitHub name, my home lab setup. I think there was something called home lab, yes. I will add it after GitHub, my LinkedIn page. Now I will delete everything else until end of this generic website, yes. So you may ask why your links are like this. What is s.sn.io/something? So I would like to keep track of clicks on different URLs in my Linktree page. So I'm using a URL shortener that is attached to my own domain. So everything after s.sn.io will be redirected to my URL shortener, and based on the slug that is provided here, can be redirected to different pages. It's good because I can keep track of how many people click on different links in my Linktree page. So if you want to know more about how to create this for free, I've created another video link up somewhere up there. Make sure to check it out. The only thing that is left is in the footer. I don't really want all of these. I don't want to link it anywhere. I just enter my name and that's it. So if I'm not mistaken, everything here should be fine. Need to clean it up a little. I don't need the privacy HTML file and readme and version. So I'll delete these three, comment my changes, name it my links. Everything looks good. The only thing is I need to use master branch, not main. So if I comment and push now, I should see my changes here. Yes, provide my links. Now the next step is logging into your Cloudflare account. Then scroll down until you find workers and pages. Now click on create, choose the second tab, pages, and connect to Git. Now choose your GitHub account, and you probably cannot see this repository. So click on this link, scroll down until you reach to only selected repository. If you previously picked all repositories, then you should have seen your repository in the previous page. So choose this new repository. That's the repository. I will pick it up and click on save. So I don't know why, but for some reason it says there is an error, but it actually works. Now back to this page, I can see this repository. So click on that repository, make sure to choose the right repository and begin setup. Now pick a project name, it's not that important. So now you can actually choose your branch. First time I did it, I couldn't choose main branch, so sorry for that. So I will just choose the master branch now. We didn't use any frameworks, but then for build command and output directory, we don't need it now. These two are fine, and click on save and deploy. As you can see, this is my last commit. Provide my links. Upload is complete and my site is up. Now I will immediately see this add a custom domain. So click on that and set up a custom domain. Now provide the domain name that you want. So I'll just pick links.eson.io. Click on continue. Since I have this domain on my Cloudflare account, I can just click on activate domain and I don't have to do anything else. Then it will take around 1 minute or 2 until it's up and running, so be patient. Okay, it says active. Now, if I open this URL, hopefully it should work. And it works perfectly fine. Now to see if making a change on my repository will be reflected here, I will make a change in my repository. Now only for testing purposes, I will change the theme from auto to light. Change to light theme and commit and push. Back to browser, if I go to Cloudflare under deployments, we can see that the new commit is in progress, so it's being deployed and it's up and running. Prepare yourself for a very bright screen and it works perfectly fine. Okay, so I'll just revert my last commit. Should be up and running now. Yes, it works perfectly fine. Now, one last thing, whenever you want to add a new link, go to this repository and try to find it inside this index.html and just make a copy paste. So for example, if I want to add my, Notion page, you can just search and Notion will show up. So if you search and you couldn't find it inside index.html, probably you can find it inside little link extended. It's another repository with a lot of new services. We can go to preview and as you can see, there are other tools like 500 pixel, lead code, OpenStreetMap, and etc. In order to install that, you can just copy paste content of CSS and icons file into your repository. So I will leave that out for now, but doing that is going to be pretty simple. And that's all for today. Now you've got your own custom Linktree setup, and the best part is it didn't cost you anything. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more easy tech tips and guides. Feel free to leave a comment if you have any questions or if there's something you would like me to cover next. For your next watch, take a look at this video. In that video, I'll show you how you can create your custom professional email address to make you look even cooler than that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.